Each and every day, the environment around us is changing. With every piece of trash, wasted kilowatt of electricity, and turn of the ignition. We continue to use and throw away without thinking of the consequences. We are destroying the environment for ourselves and future generations to come. But what is being done to stop it, and how can you make a difference?
I began teaching this environmental course this year. It's brand new. It's a pilot course both at Eastdale and in Ontario. So while I do have some guidelines to follow, nothing was set in stone. So we decided to take a project-based approach and do things like the recycling around the school. And we began to notice that little things were a little bit off. Like we would throw cans and bottles in the garbage instead of the recycle bin right beside it, or people would be recycling paper with like nothing written on it. And we thought that that's just some things we wanted to change, but how did we get that message across? That was an idea that we toyed with until a fellow staff member came by and said, well, why don't we have like a sign up where people just sign up and commit to doing one little thing a day. And the kids thought it was a good idea, but they didn't think it would work until I pointed out, well, one act at a time put a man on the moon, and one act at a time freed the slaves. One act at a time got us here, so hopefully one act at a time could get us out. Take a proactive approach, do one act of green once a day for 1 year, starting Earth Day, going to Earth Day. And I think that that's going to make a big difference. We did the posters, we've done some announcements. The assembly was going to be on Earth Day. We moved it up to get kind of some enthusiasm, get the ball rolling, launched the website so that on Earth Day we can give out the bracelets to anyone who signed up. And that way everyone kind of has that accountability. They can see each other with the green bracelets, feel camaraderie, and feel like, you know what, I am making a difference and I'm going to do something good for the environment.
We're at the Fairview Mall on Earth Day, taking a look at some of the green initiatives done by the DSBN. One initiative in particular is Papercrete. Papercrete's a mixture of cement and paper to make a material that's both light and strong. In this example, we used a ratio of 70% recycled paper to 30% cement to make a bench that you see here.
While the Papercrete bench was on display at the mall, back at Eastdale, there's just one campaign as well underway. A few new green initiatives were also introduced as part of the Earth Day launch.
This is our arcade machine, made up of 80% recycled parts that we found around the school.
These goose boxes, good on one side. They are there for all these papers that are used for notes. To make things easier, we just put it right by the gray boxes.
Since Earth Day, the response has been fantastic. It's actually a lot better than we ever expected. At the beginning, a lot of our students, because this is an Eastdale initiative and because it's just this one class starting it, they were skeptical. They always think that these great ideas come from someone else. And the fact that they were starting it, I think, kind of scared them a bit. While we're starting it at Eastdale, it's not going to end at Eastdale. It's going to carry on and hopefully it's going to expand. There's over 300 people signed up already. There's students from other schools, other cities, and even a couple other provinces. One act by one person won't change the world, but one act from every person could.
The rest of the challenge is up to you, and we can slowly make a difference. Just one act